Hey guys, for today's post I decided to do a video version just to see how it goes. Let me know how you like this, because maybe I can do some more videos instead of, having to read them. Today I'm going to do a basic natural makeup look. So typically I would be putting moisturizer and primer on before I actually did my makeup, but since it's going to be taken off after this anyway, I'm not going to do the the extra steps that I usually do for skincare wise, but I'll show you what I use. So for my moisturizer, I use the Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Control Moisturizer. I don't know if you've tried this, but this is amazing to me. Like, I have pretty bad acne, especially around that time of the month, like typical girls do, but this controls it so well. And for my primer, I've been using the Ulta Fabulous Face Primer. I just got this actually at Ulta for like one of their grab bag deals that they do. So to start off, I'm going to be using, I typically do my concealer first. I know it's a preference for people, but I use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light, which is also number 10. So I typically only put this under my eyes and like in the corners of my nose, because for some reason those spots always get really red. And then I put it on any acne spots that I have that day. I use the Real Techniques beauty blender, and I've never had a real beauty blender, so I can't tell you if it works that well, but I like the Real Techniques. And I've also had, I want to say like one of the Walmart brand ones. And for foundation, I'm using the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I am in the number 115. I have a darker color at home that I typically use like when my summer tan comes, type of thing. So I like to pour it on my beauty blender and then dab it on my face. Anyway, the powder that I use to set my foundation and concealer is the Fit Me Set and Smooth, and I have the color 225. So for my bronzer, I do typically use like the e.l.f. bronzing palette, like the 4 that it comes in or whatever. I didn't bring that with me on my trip though, because it's actually breaking, so I didn't want it getting everywhere. But I actually found this in my makeup stash that I hadn't gone through in a while. It's just one of the Rimmel London Stay Matte pressed powders, but it's actually in just a darker color. So this is in 018 creamy beige, and so it's it's darker than my foundation. So it's technically not a bronzer, but that's what I use it for, because that's what So, and then I do my blush. For the blush that I brought, is actually one I do use quite often. This came with the primer, but it's the Ulta Beauty blush and highlight duo. The blush is in the color Nude Pink. Let's see if I can find my brush. There it is. And I really like this color. Anyway, and then I do the highlight, and the highlight is in Fresh Glow. It's not the best highlight, but it's the best that I have and the best that I can afford. I'm a very cheap makeup guru, if you can't tell. So for my eyes, I am going to use the Naked 2 palette. That's what I use today. But I also have these L'Oreal Palette Nudes. This is the second one, so it's more of the like the purpley shades. If you can see. So I have the first one. The first one is like quite similar to the Naked palettes. It's more of like the first one. Just more natural colors. But really, like, I'll show you the shades that I put on my eyes. They're shades that you can find in the drugstore. I was just gifted this for my, I believe, 19th birthday from my boyfriend, and so I use it. But trust me, you don't have to have the Naked palette to do something like this. So I'm going to use the brush that it comes with. You can use any eyeshadow brush. But for my lid, I'm going to be using this like blushy light pink color. When it's on the eyes, you can't really tell that it's pink, but it is a light color. But that color is in Booty Call from Urban Decay. So I'm just going to put this on my lid. And then for my crease, I use, let's see, I'm gonna use Chopper, and it's like a rose gold color, but it's, let's see, it's this one right there. It's the one next to it, and I just put this in my crease. The look together or whatever. Now in my corner and my brow bone, I use Foxy, which is just the like ivory shade. It's just your basic highlight color. Okay, and I'm just gonna take a blending brush to blend it. Okay, see, very basic, not hard at all. Next, I'm gonna go in with some eyeliner. I use the Maybelline gel. Yeah, Eye Studio gel liner in Blackest Black. I've actually just started using this like daily, and I actually kind of like it because I got the hang of, you know, using gel liner. After that, I use, for my tight line and my bottom lashes, or lash line, I use the Maybelline Master, I always say Cole, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but just, you know, the Maybelline Master. I really like this eyeliner. Sorry. I really like this eyeliner, and I've used it forever. Like, I've had this forever, and it's like barely made a dent in it. And then for mascara, I use 2 different mascaras, and they typically change throughout, you know, if I'm feeling to a certain day, they change the next day. So I really don't have like a routine when it comes to my mascaras or anything like that. The ones I brought with me though are the Maybelline Colossal. Everyone knows about this mascara. It's great. Mine's almost dried out though. And then I also use the Colossal Big Shot, which is the new like thing in the makeup. So I typically put on the regular Colossal on first. I typically put on 2 coats of the Colossal. And then I go in with the Big Shot. This one's also almost out. Okay, and then, so that's for my eyes. I don't do much when it comes to natural looks. Some days, I'll be honest, some days I do more dramatic looks. Like I'll even do this and put some black in my outer corner just to make it, you know, more smoky. But typically on a day-to-day basis, I don't do a ton, unless I'm just feeling it and I want to dress up. So I don't have a specific like lip product or anything that I'm, you know, crazy. The past few days I've just been using this LA Colors, I think it's like high gloss or something, the thing's rubbed off, in the color Baby Cakes. It's a lip gloss. I got this just to try it pretty while ago, and I like the color, but it's one of those drugstore, you know, lipsticks that, you know, you drink one thing, it's coming off. So they're not my favorite, but it's pretty, it's moisturizing, you know. I just like this color. That's it. I mean, very basic, very everyday. Sorry that I keep looking up. But yeah, so this is it. Very natural, and I get compliments all the time. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and I will definitely get back to them. Thank you. Bye.